Hey everyone, with the recent dip in time price, there have been discussions in the Discord about ways that the Wonderland protocol can be changed in order to provide more value to time holders. So one of these changes that was mentioned by Sifu is to change Wonderland from a rebase model to a revenue sharing model. I took a screenshot of the message that Sifu posted in the Discord, and he says the following. He says, when it becomes a problem, we will adjust parameters as needed and would eventually like to leave the own model of rebasing everyone to $1 and switch to revenue share, real profits. So this is just a proposal. It hasn't happened yet, but it's very important that if you're involved in Wonderland, you understand what this means. In the Discord, there's a ton of people talking about this, and a forum is currently being created. As of December 11th, the forum hasn't been released yet, but it hopefully will in the next few days. In this forum, there's going to be discussions about possibly changing the rebasing model to a revenue sharing model. And if that happens, it's very important that you understand it because the way you're going to get paid out is different than the current system. So let's try to understand why this change is being proposed in the first place. I made a quick little example and it has some totally made up numbers, but I think it will serve to illustrate why this change is being proposed. In the current model of Wonderland, this is how it works. There's a certain price for time, and there's a certain amount of time in the market. So let's say there's a total time of 100, and each time is worth $100. That means the market cap, which is just the amount of time times the time price, is $10,000. Now we have 4 people. Each person has 25 time, so 25% of the total supply, and that's around $2,500 of USD dollar value. So this is before a rebase happens. Now, if we scroll down, we can see that after a rebase, these are the current numbers. So we have, let's say after the rebase, 200 time is now in circulation. And this is because each rebase time is distributed out to time stakers. That's how you currently profit from time. You get paid out in more time. But because there's more time now in circulation, people can sell it, and that causes the price to go down. So it's just more supply, less demand, the price is going to drop. So in our fictional scenario, let's just say the price drops 50% to $50. Now, if we look at each person has 50 time now instead of 25, so they have more time, but each time is worth less. So their total USD dollar value of their time remains the same. So in this scenario, it's a little unrealistic. The time price I've had perfectly drop by 50%, so it leaves everyone with the exact same USD dollar value. But in the actual market, this price might drop even more, let's say to about $40. And then in this case, we can see that everyone has more time, but they actually have less USD value than they started with. So this is kind of what's happening right now with the current time price decrease, is more time is being minted and sent into the market every rebase, and that's causing the price to drop, and that's causing people to be diluted and lose money. What the proposal is saying is instead of creating more time every rebase, what they do is they take the treasury. So Wonderland currently has a treasury, right? If we go to the app, we can see that they currently have a treasury. So we'll go to the dashboard and we can see it's $748 million. And so they're not just letting this $748 million sit there. They're using it to make money. So they're being liquidity providers, whatever other strategies they use in order to make a yield and make a return off of this treasury balance. And so instead of being paid in time, like this current model shows, they would instead distribute the rewards that this treasury balance generates out to everyone who is currently staking time. And this means instead of receiving more time, you would receive magic internet money or AVAX or some form of liquidity provider token, which have their own values and are not linked to the price of time. So you wouldn't be diluted by Wonderland creating more time, and the price of time isn't going to plummet like it has been. Instead, you're just being paid profits that the Treasury produces. So you can kind of think of it like you're paying someone like an investment firm. You're giving them your money and they're investing it into high yield opportunities and making money with your money, and then they're distributing the profits back out to you. So it's kind of like having a investment firm working for you, and you don't have to think about what investment strategies would give you the best yield. Someone else is going to do that for you. And in this case, it's Danny and Sifu and the other people on the Wonderland Time team, which have been really smart so far in their decisions, I personally think. So for me, I would actually be fine with this strategy of having them invest my money and then distributing out the profits back to me. If you're interested in learning more about this, definitely check out the Discord. So there's a ton of conversation. If I open up the Discord, there's a lot of conversation just in price talk in general about this change, and people discussing the pros and cons of it, and also just talking about what this might do to the Wonderland platform. So definitely join the Discord and keep up to date with these upcoming changes. And when the forum comes out, read up on the proposals and provide your input if you have something important to say. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to give a quick shout out to DeFi DGen, which is kind of the person who inspired me to make my video. I watched his video, and that's what got me, that's what notified me about these upcoming changes. And then I did a little more research on my own. Hopefully this spreadsheet was somewhat helpful in helping you understand why this change is being proposed. And so if you enjoyed this video, if you liked it, watch his video as well. I think you'll enjoy it. And please subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'm going to be releasing more videos on time in the future, so keep an eye out for those. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day.